Hey my friends, this is Daniel Alley, and today I want to talk with you about the 3 types of skills that you absolutely need to have if you want to be wealthy. First skill set that you need to have are personal skills. A lot of times people want to make a lot of money without learning how to master the fundamentals of life. In other words, they want to become rich, but they don't want to learn how to set goals. They don't want to learn how to talk to people. They don't want to learn how to connect with the creator so they can understand what their purpose actually is in this world. But in order to have success on the greatest scale, you have to have personal development skills. This means that you first have to learn how to lead yourself. Why? Because once you understand exactly who you are, it's going to prepare you to become the type of person that you want to be. And what this means is that I took time to understand who I was. I read hundreds of books. I gave hundreds of speeches. I talked to hundreds of professionals before I even decided to make $1 in the marketplace. If you want to reach your professional goals, you have to understand who you are on a personal level. There's no sense in trying to build an empire until you understand your purpose and what you're meant to do in this world. Now, the second type of skill set that you need are professional skills. Once you understand who you are, what you're meant to do, and where you're meant to go, then you're gonna know how to get there. And when you have the understanding of how to get there, you're gonna know which skills to master according to your talents. You see, in the first year or two, as you were developing yourself on a personal level, you probably got to understand yourself a lot more. When you understand yourself a lot more, you're probably gonna understand what your talents actually are in this world. And when you understand what your talents are, you're gonna know how to apply them. Now, when you apply your talents in this world, you have to have a certain set of business skills. You have to learn how to brand yourself so people understand what you do. Then you have to know how to market yourself so that people see who you are. And then you have to sell yourself so that people can buy into what it is that you can actually offer them. Once you learn the fundamentals of branding, marketing, and sales, that is when you can take your professional skills to the next level. When I say next level, let me talk with you about what that means. Because if you want to build your dream, it all determines on how you build your team. And in order to build a team, you have to know how to lead. Because leadership is the key to building your dream. And if you know how to talk with people and how to connect them with the resources that they need in order to help you to succeed, then that is exactly what a leader is supposed to do. However, you cannot learn how to lead other people until you learn how to lead yourself. And that's why I'm saying that when you learn the basic skills on the personal development side, it will help you to advance yourself on the professional development side. Now, I'm gonna tell you something very important. Business skills are not developed overnight. Just as it takes 1 to 2 years to develop yourself personally, it takes 1 to 2 years to develop yourself professionally. That means before you ever make serious money, it can take 3 to 4 years of developing your understanding of business before you make your own dime by using your own time. So essentially what I'm saying is that it could take up to 3 to 5 years realistically until you make your first 6 figures in business. Now, for some people that might sound like forever, but if you do things the right way and you make your first 6 figures, eventually you'll understand what it takes to make 7 figures, 8 figures, and beyond. That is how it always works, and if you understand how to put things in order, then you'll be able to position yourself for massive success. And the third skill set that you need is a skill set of learning how to actually be rich. Once you develop yourself on a personal level, then you learn how to actually do things professionally and you start making money. Now you have to learn how to actually be rich. Now you have to learn how to pay your taxes strategically. When you're rich, society is going to ask a lot of you, and you're going to want to give a lot back to society for helping you get to this point. And this means that you have to be able to teach people what you've learned. Now let me share something with you that a lot of people won't tell you about money. When you make millions of dollars, what naturally happens is that society has a greater expectation of how you give back. And what this means is that you will be confronted by higher taxes. You will even encounter so many people who are actively working against you. You go on a nice date with your wife, and you experience shoddy service from people that you're paying top dollar to. You're thinking to yourself, man, I'm paying $300, $500, $1,000 for this meal, and this person is treating me like I'm an inmate. You see, these are the kinds of things that you will encounter along the way. You might even have a $100,000 car, and you might be getting the same service as a dealership that sells $10,000 cars. In fact, the dealership that sends a $10,000 car might give you better service than the dealership that sold you the $110,000 car. And that's why I always say, when you reach new levels, you face new devils. When you reach $1 million, you meet the devil for the first time. When you make $5 million, you meet him all the time. But when you make more than $10 million, you're dealing with him every single day in every single way. And the evil forces of this world will attack you simply because you have more money than the majority of other people. Now, I don't want to get too spiritual here because that's not the nature of this video. But what I can tell you is that I've written about this in my books, and if you want to get them, make sure to check out the link in the description below. So there you go, my friends. I just shared with you 3 levels of skills that you need. First, build yourself up personally, because when you do, you'll understand what you need to do professionally so that you can build more skills, make more money, and become rich so you can give back to people and make sure that you reach your fullest potential on this earth. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to type yes in the comment section below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit that notification button so I can keep on sending you more videos just like this one. I'll see you guys next time.